Oh shit! Cover blown. I think. I don't think my ghost has okay.
Psych is riding a rig. What do we need with that kind of firepower? Is an army of ARC fanatics coming to scrub evidence? Everyone already knows they're responsible. Something else is going on.
Just keep it down.
Alright, let's see here. I need a laser thing for this. I think I can get the back somewhere else. Now, in terms of... I have no gas grenades. Fuck, I need to get something. I need to get gas grenades. Fuck my balls, man. Well.
You don't question SIS, or maybe then you disappear. You do what they want. We just have to keep this site closed.
Fucking secret squirrels. At least they were good for a laugh. You see that task force lab coat run out of here with his tail tucked? Probably left a trail of urine behind him.
You've got problems, Franca. Get back on patrol. You see that too?
Somehow loading this is a lot faster than it was yesterday. Don't ask me why, it just is. Well, I fucked up, obviously. That's why I'm reloading. Okay. Wait. Do it. Yeah. I know I could just go to the quick menu, but I don't feel like doing that.
Any idea how much longer we might stick around? Scrub the evidence.
Psych is riding a rig. What do we need with that kind of firepower? Is an army of ARC fanatics coming to scrub evidence? Everyone already knows they're responsible. Something else is going on.
Just keep it down. You don't question SIS, or maybe then you disappear. You do what they want. We just have to keep this site closed.
Fucking secret squirrels. At least they were good for a laugh. You see that task force lab coat run out of here with his tail tucked? Probably left a trail of urine behind him.
You've got problems, Franca. Get back on patrol.
Huh? Don't know if this Together we have overridden the computer credentials to facilitate your investigation. Password for the Bazooka Station ticket booth has been changed to Antares. Oh, great. Well, that doesn't fucking help me. Are you kidding me? They took off her helmet. He took off her helmet and fucking... He took off her helmet and smacked her in the face. I love it. Alright, so I have to go up here. Or do I? Is there another vent? I used to do this in Human Revolution. I used to like do it before I went in and it counted. Now it doesn't work like that. Okay. Where am I going now? Are you fucking kidding? I'm back to where I was. Oh my god, no way. I mean, that was another way to do it. I took the more difficult way, obviously. I just hope I'm still able to get the ghost on here. It's gonna be a little touch and go here, but I think it might work. Aug rights. Uh-huh.
No, they've already done the preliminary structural analysis. We're fine here. No worries about that. Anything else? Okay, good. Back to your posts. Everyone on sharp lookout. Stay out of the way. Takes up enough,
The red light. I remember.
That obviously didn't work. Okay, let's go back. Yeah, I know. I have to redo everything. That's fine. I'll deal with that when the time comes. What I should have done was actually, I should have knocked him out, went over to her, and stunned her with the gun. Almost instant.
This place is giving me the
Someone
creeps.
might come try to screw up the evidence.
Wernick is riding a rig. What do we need with that kind of firepower? Is an army of ARC fanatics coming... to scrub evidence? Everyone already knows they're responsible. Something else is going on.
Here. I'll save it here then. I'll save it here, that way I don't have to do this whole part. Okay? And then we'll just focus on trying to get our way to get the stupid thing. God damn. So fucking dumb.
Keep it down.
I
You
keep
don't
fucking
question
up.
SIS, or maybe then you disappear. Do what they want. We just have to keep this site closed.
Fucking secret squirrels. At least they were good for a laugh. You see that task force lab coat run out of here with his tail tucked? Probably left a trail of urine behind him.
You've got problems, Franca. Get back on patrol.
That worked. Maybe not exactly how I wanted it, but it worked. Now to deal with the other situation at hand. No.
No, they've already done the preliminary structural analysis. We're fine here. No worries about that. Anything else?
Now people are saying
Outside.
inside job.
What the fuck is the... Where am I going? Did I just go... Is this taking me to like the complete opposite way that I want? Oh my fucking god.
Hear the scream, Tim.
Shit. This is where I need to go.
One little thing pointing arc.
Looks like I can save here. Hopefully. Let's see here. I'm gonna make a new save. Let's save over this one. Alright. Shit's in there.
Smiley, I've got the scan.
Yeah? Fantastic. Bring it back to my office and we'll see if I'm right.
Copy that.
Now that is how you do it. Let's see if I get a ghost. I mean, even if I don't get a ghost, per se. No one saw me, and I quickly shot the girl, so it really doesn't matter, but... Well, I replenished that, at least. Okay. Huh. I'm just making sure. Oh, what the fuck? I went past his body. A civilian died in here. What? Pocket secretary. Bart Aolif. No, Bart Loef. Bart Aolif? No, Bart Aloef. Aloef, maybe? To Zeb Olon. Let's do it. Zeb, try to vent we spotted to get into the maintenance room at Zusi. My sister confirmed the cops have been using it for lost and found or something, and gave me a code to use 0808. If you don't, if you find something worth selling, come find me later in the week. Don't sell anything without me. I know. Well, he was looking for drugs, and he got drugged badly, bro. What an idiot. But I'm curious though, is that poison? Or is that just supposed to be knockout gas? You know what I mean? Like, they always say like it's supposed to be knockout gas, but yet he died. How? Sure, that time it worked. Excuse me, oh my god. Huh. Intriguing. The fuck is this, cement? Oh, hello. See, now, isn't this how you play the game better than just run and gun shooting everything? I mean, doesn't it, like, add to the difficulty, the tension, having to, like, strategize, think things out? Okay, I have to avoid this guy. I have to go try to find different ways. You know what I mean? Like, isn't this a better way to play Deus Ex? I'm not dissing anyone who likes to play, like, the game, like, run and gun. I just don't think is all that necessary to use run and gun tactics, you know. Willem Krin to Victor Zaveski, Kopek Fountain Station. Hey Vic, gonna need you to head over to the Kopek Fountain Station. Someone called in sick for the ticket booth. You can tap in with the 3998 code. Thanks, I owe you one, Willem. Is he dead too? Oh, this is different. Neon Recreation or Death Sentence. Sammy has gained recent access to the confidential police data for latest recreational drug, Neon, and discovered several alarming details the authorities have apparently been too busy to share. Of a surprisingly high count of 28 Neon deaths in Prague so far, 26 were augmented individuals. After the events of 2027, rumors surfaced that some AUGs were drugged en masse, whatever, to induce their murderous mindset as part of the plan to depopulate numbers. Feel familiar? With Prague's current politics on augmentation, how might one explain the arrival of Neon and its 93% augmentation mortality rate? It's starting to feel a lot like 2027 all over again. Oh, it darn sure is. And this is the dirty water. Think before you drink. Oh shit! Yes! 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 This is the news we just did recently, I believe. Littleck, top story. It's depressing to think that 500 million people worldwide didn't have access to clean water in 2028, according to the WHO's update report on sanitation. Well, 1 year later, you can increase that figure by 1.352 million, the soon-to-be sickened population of Prague. Just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, Samidas has the miserable responsibility to tell you that the city's water supply has been contaminated by toxic chemicals. And guess what? The courtesy of Picus, nobody was going to tell you. The news giant has been sending their own employees explicit warnings on the water situation while helping the authorities keep everyone else in the dark. Who would have thought your friendly media watchdog and local government preferring weakened, sick people over angry lynched mob demanding basic rights? It's not clear at this time what the contaminant might be, but our early reporting on the government blind eye to chemical production runoffs standard in the area indicates a likely culprit. While we dig further, we advise you to steer clear of the local water supply and drink bottled water if your list of hobbies doesn't include debilitating diseases, stomach pumps, or risk of death. Have a great day, everyone. Wow. That's fucking awesome, man. I think that's because of what we did to help Sammy Daz. There we go. Wait a minute! You mean I could have gone this way the entire time and avoided all this bullshit? Is that what they're trying to tell me? Yeah, we're literally right back to where we were. Are you serious? Okay. Next time I'll try this than the Women Do New Game Plus. I'll go the reverse way. It makes far more sense than doing this shit. Alright, let's see. How the fuck do we get out of here? Oh, there we go. We need to go to here. The Monument Station, yeah. Wow. Unbelievable. Wow, man. So, we went full circle, and yet we could have done it the opposite way. We would have avoided everyone completely. But you know what? Now we know. Now I know to try this next time on New Game Plus, because there is New Game Plus. And I do believe you get to keep your augmentations, just calling Director's Cut. My thing is, I wonder how many boss fights there are in this game. And is it as in-depth and correct like it was in Director's Cut?
Oh, Og, what do you think you're doing? This train car is for naturals. Come on, let's see your paperwork.
Here, everything's in order.
These are nice, but you still have to play by the rules, understand? Stay out of the natural section. Learn it, live it. Go.
What?
Jensen,
What are you talking
looks like
about?
we have a new lead in the case. It's going to put you inside Gollum City.
The Og Ghetto. What did we get?
Why?
Telecam footage from the attack. Cheng was able to pull some images from it. Trouble is, our new psychologist needs to clear you before you go anywhere.
Oh,
So
here we
should tell
go.
her about this piece of evidence I've got for Smiley.
Humor the bureaucrats, will you? Bring Smiley your evidence and give Ozen 5 minutes of your time. Call me when it's done.
Yes, humor them, but don't say shit. Actually, fuck that. Is there like another way I can go without going this way? Hansa's burn in hell. There's no point going the other way anyway, so fuck it.
I should have stayed inside.
Adam, I finally decrypted the audio off the Whisper chip tap. Fucking cold, man. You gotta hear it.
I have my hands full right now. Tell me where you are and I'll come when I can.
There's an old limb clinic in the Dabney district. It's closed down.
Oh, I know
Nobody
what it
goes
is.
there anymore. I'll be inside.
I actually know where that limb clinic is. I was trying to get to it yesterday. If you remember, on part 20, I was actually looking around it, but it wouldn't let me go in, and then I went to find... If you got, yeah, I remember in part 20 I went to try to go in there and I didn't have the code, so I said, fuck it, it's not important. See? There is a reason to go in there. It was a plot point, of course. It was part of the story. Will you shut the fuck up? Fuck Ozenza. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Let's talk to fucking Smiley. Let's see what this thing had on it.
Hey, how's it going? Do you have the scan?
Yeah, it's right here.
You're a lifesaver, Adam. Seriously, Miller was in a foul mood when he left here. I don't need to give him another excuse to chew me out.
He left. Where'd he go?
Didn't ask, didn't think he wanted me to know. Did those state police jerks give you any grief?
They didn't seem to be in a talkative mood, so I left them alone.
See? Without my expert advice, you might be dead right now, Adam. A stitch in time saves none.
So what's on the scan?
Oh, that. I have no idea.
What? You told me you found something big.
I didn't say I knew what it was, Adam. I said it was something that could blow this case wide open. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not buying this whole Ark did it angle. I believe what the evidence tells me. This DSD has all the answers we need, from the chemical makeup of the explosive used down to the material in the victim's clothing. I'm sure of it.
Okay, so how long until we're all sure of it?
Oh, it'll take hours to sift through the data, and I'm seeing Sonia later to apologize for any issues I may have caused with the state police. Plus, I do have other cases to work on too, Adam. I'll let you know when I find something.
You do that.
Take it easy.
Wow, what all that, and we have to wait hours in game just to find out. Get the fuck out of here. Alright, here's the psychiatrist. I always wanted to go see a psychiatrist in this game because we've done everything else so far. I mean, let's be honest. Adam Jensen has been through how much? If we count from Human Revolution, he'd been almost murdered, chucked through a wall, through an electrical fucking panel, shards of glass in almost all of his fucking appendages. He got shot in the head by fucking Namir, Jared Namir. Almost left to die. He got all these augmentations. Had through so much stress of being forced to be an augmented person because, you know, David Sarif tried to quite possibly trying to, you know, save his life. He did what he could as a boss. And after all that bullshit from Human Evolution, the year disappearance. I'm not talking about the 3 days disappearance when he was in that whole missing link, that whole ship, but I'm talking about the year disappearance, but being pulled out of the ocean, being tested on by these AUG people, or not AUG people, but these people that gave him the fucking Titan AUG, our experimental fucking AUG. And after all this bullshit here, yeah, he needs a psychiatrist. That totally makes sense. Like, why didn't I think of that? He totally needs a psychiatrist. From a bombing in a fucking... The bombing at the Rizuka station, or whatever it's fucking called. Really? Really? I don't think so. But, hey, you know what? Let's humor her. Oh, look! Another practicate. You know what I'm gonna do right now? I'll tell you exactly what I'm gonna do right now. Actually, you know what? Now I'm thinking about it. I was gonna do this, but wait, how much does this recharge? This recharges a lot more. I was gonna do this, honestly. No, wait. Show tree. This is obviously way better, though. But I would like to get another battery, though. I don't understand what this does, really. It doesn't really explain it. So long as the Series 8 detects no or minimal electrical feedback around the user's PDOT interconnects, the recharge can reduce the recharge delay. Oh, I think I understand what it's talking about. Yeah, okay, well. Let's just wait. I don't really care about that right now. Great. What's your name, ma'am? You're... Delora Orzen, I guess? Hey, Delora, I'm here. Can I lick your tits?
Adam, I'm Delora Zen. I appreciate you coming in to speak with me, and while I know you're probably getting this from everyone,
she looks like she needs a psychiatrist, not Adam.
Okay? I've seen footage from the train station, but being there must have...
Is that what this is about?
No.
She needs a psychiatrist. How about Adam?
This is a standard agent health interview to determine combat readiness. Here, I got you this from the dispensary.
You got me neuropazine? Look, Doc, I was caught off guard by a terrorist attack. Might have knocked some things out of whack, but it doesn't mean my body's gonna start rejecting my augments.
True, but traumatic experiences can kick a hornet's nest into the immune system. In patients with
Are you fucking kidding me?
Would you believe me if I told you my body doesn't reject mechanical implants?
No. But my policy is for straight talk only in the room, so if you want me to believe that you're some kind of medical miracle, I guess I'll have to go with it. Please, have a seat.
Oh boy, here we go.
I've been looking over your file. There's some very interesting history here. Mind if we take a trip down memory lane?
Is this gonna take long?
It says here that you were with Detroit SWAT, but left in 26 to head up Sarif Industries security division. David Sarif was at the center of America's augmentation debate.
Turntables?
Are you asking me or telling me?
Which would you prefer? Not everyone's as familiar with U.S. history as you Americans would like to believe, you know.
Where are you from, Doc?
We're discussing your file, remember? So, it was
stupid.
David Sarif
I hate
who
psychiatrists
had you
so
augmented
much.
after anti-AUG extremists attacked the company?
I may have not chosen the argument that, but I'm alive today because, right. Educate. Yes.
Anti-AUG extremists? Is that what it says in my file?
Isn't that the case?
The case was never solved, and they didn't just attack the company. They murdered a lot of innocent people.
Including your ex-girlfriend, I understand.
No.
Megan's not dead.
Is that why you joined the task force, Adam? To use Interpol resources to solve a cold case that...
What happened in Detroit is ancient history, Doc. Megan, my being augmented, all of it. What happened at Rizika Station is not. So sitting around talking about the past isn't going to get me any closer to getting the people responsible.
Actually, that leads me to my next question.
Oh, here we go.
So far, no one's claimed responsibility for the attack at Rizika. But with the human restoration vote coming, well, it's no secret Prague has become the symbol of legalized augmented oppression.
And the Augmented Rights Coalition is camped at its back door, trying to expose and resist it.
Most of the world thinks of them as terrorists. Augmented terrorists. If it turns out they are guilty, well, being augmented yourself...
How am I gonna feel?
No excuse. Complex issue. There are no easy answers, Doc. If the augmented are behind it, maybe they felt it was their only recourse, or maybe terrorism would stop if the ruling class realized how often it doesn't matter what I think about it. Like, I've got a job to do. I'm here to prevent further bloodshed, which is complex issue. Let's do this.
There are no easy answers, Doc. If the Augmented are behind this, maybe they felt it was their only recourse. Or maybe terrorism would stop if the ruling class realized how often their own actions contribute to it.
So investigating ARC, there's no value conflict for you?
Right now, I'm just a cop, and it's criminals that are responsible for this chaos, augmented or not. My job is to prevent further bloodshed.
That's good to hear. Listen, Adam, I appreciate you taking the time to talk with me.
I didn't realize I had a choice.
You didn't? Still.
Ah!
Thank you. I'll let the director know that I'm officially clearing you for the field.
Well, it's probably best if I get back to work, Doc. I'll see you around.
Wow. What a waste of time. That was completely pointless. I hate psychiatrists. They are the... I have to say this. I have to say this right now because I'm a real big... I have a real big morality issue with psychiatrists. I feel that the whole psychiatrist job is a complete and utter scam. They try to twist and turn all these little events to make it seem like you actually have real problems. Now, don't get me wrong. There's plenty of people out there with serious problems, and a psychiatrist can help you. Absolutely, but there's so many things that I feel like some of them are just not genuine. They just twist and turn events to make it feel like there is an issue, and I really feel like a lot of them just simply do it just for money. They want to suck money out of you. Now, like I said, there are some people out there who are affected by events like this, and they desperately need a psychiatrist, for sure. Quite frankly, traumatic events like that do need psychiatrists, but, I've actually, back when I was like, I don't know, like 5 years old, when I was in really elementary school, maybe like 1st or 2nd grade, they said I had, what the hell was it? They didn't say I had autism, but they said I had almost similarities to it, because I wasn't like speaking to people, and I was really shy, and I rather just speak in my house. But that was when I was a kid. I was 5 years old, I didn't like, I guess at that time, my baby, personality, maybe it wasn't shaped then, or maybe I was just learning. I just didn't want to be around people I didn't know, and at that time, it's just one of those things where at the time I guess I just felt I didn't know these people. I didn't want to talk. I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to go home. But over the course of that time, they always put me like, I had to speak to the school psychiatrist, do me all these stupid puzzles with blocks, or do these silly tests. It was stupid. it's at some point along the line in school, they had put me in like remedial classes. But honestly, I actually thought that was a good idea. Not because I actually needed them, but because it gave me extra time to, you know, it gave me extra time to finish my tests. You know, give me extra like another period or two to finish the tests. You know, instead of rushing me to do it and me fucking up. But outside of that, after all the nonsense of the school, I actually got out of that whole thing. I actually got out of remedial classes, got out of everything. I no longer needed a psychiatrist at the school. Nothing. That was like the last 2 years of my school year. I didn't need any of that. They felt my grades were at a high point, and I was just different. They'd say, you know what, you don't need this anymore. You don't need it. So, for me, I've been around psychiatrists before. I think a good portion of this job is just a scam. Just to twist and manipulate your words in order to make it seem like there might be an issue. And like I said earlier, there are people that, you know, do need psychiatrists, but that right there, that whole discussion reminded me why I don't like psychiatrists. I just don't feel some of them are genuine. I feel they just want to suck money out of you, almost like certain doctors. They don't care about the cure, they just care about money. And that's kind of how I feel about some things about like the research to cancer and all this stuff. I really don't feel there's gonna ever be a legit cure to cancer to the public. I think what's gonna actually happen is people are gonna value currency or money being shoved in for the company over actual saving lives. And unfortunately, I just think that's what's going to happen in reality. Cancer will never be cured, AIDS will never be cured, or if they have the cure, they're never going to release it, they're never going to put it out there. They're going to do all their baby steps so they can suck more money out of you. And that's kind of what the sad reality of this world is. And that's why I feel like this. Adam has been through so much in how long? 2 years? He's like the most sane and down-nosed cop. And maybe not so much cop. This is the one I'm looking for. Down, hard-nosed, by the books, humanitarian kind of way. Like he wanted to save lives. Like he's just so down-the-nose. Like a detective almost. He's like the most sane out of almost everyone in this fucking Deus Ex world. People go crazy. You know, he got the Megan helped him out, so he didn't go crazy with the augmentations. He was the only one to stop everything. You know, like why would a simple dumb explosion who knocked out some of his augmentations make him go crazy? I understand standard procedure and you have to do it, but she makes it sound like he needed it, and they didn't give him a choice. Even though I'm glad you came in here. Well, I didn't think I had a choice. You didn't, but I'm still glad. Like, what? Like, it's just ridiculous. I don't know. I'm just like, it just brings up my own feelings about the whole psychological thing, like psychiatrists and thing. I just think it's a crazy job. I just don't think a lot of people nowadays are genuinely concerned about people. They just see them as dollar signs, and that's kind of how even some corporations see people, and that's actually fucked up, but that's how I see it. So anyway, not enough of rambling.